I do imagine that without a guide, it would be very annoying to play through the entire game, figuring out how to 100% complete it, and then figuring out later on that you need a power-up later on.
Yeah.
So that could be possibly an issue. And to be fair, Spyro 2 also has the same issue as well, so it's not necessarily Spyro 3's exclusive.
Rhinox have been
Yep, 2 and 3 both struggle with
the
this.
Workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
Alright, that seems to be the problem with this place.
Yep. Just the usual deal with Rhinox stick.
Yeah, not that big of a deal, I think. Alright, that's a thing. Huh. Are those bamboos interactable for a skill point, possibly?
Not quite.
Okay, so it's just for decoration then. Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, Panda buddy.
Careful.
I was a little bit scared that was going to roll back at them and squish them.
Nope. They're good.
Alright, yep. Just make sure you move aside just in case it does roll to your direction. Seems
Yeah.
relatively dangerous, like, it doesn't have like a parking thing or whatever. Chew. There's another bull. I don't know if bulls are a common thing in China.
Buffalo.
Oh, okay, those are, never mind. Because, like, it kind of reminds me more of Spain if there's, like, bulls as enemies.
Right. Hello, Dwight.
64. The console
Nice.
that did not have Spyro.
Nope.
uh,
Nor Crash for that matter.
you think it's possible to code Spyro and Crash Bandicoot to be on the end? Actually, it might be possible. Because
I can't imagine it being that hard to do.
Yeah, the PS1 is technically a 32-bit system, so like I don't
mean,
think
if someone's that skillful enough to work with this sort of coding,
Yeah.
I'd say it's probable.
the only issue I see having with the porting it to N64 is maybe the music track being too high quality for the N64, so it had to be either compressed or
Right.
digitized manually.
I'd see more so compressed to a MIDI file or something.
Yeah,
Because remember, this is the case where, and especially with Spyro, that the music does not loop as it should.
Oh, this is backwards. Whoops.
Oh yeah, we're heading back.
Okay.
So yeah, any tech geeks out there that could probably answer that for us, feel free to let us know.
Yeah. Because I know for a fact that Final Fantasy VII is impossible on the N64.
Yeah, just figuring how powerful that game alone is.
Yeah. Like, theoretically, like, if it were to be possible, they would need to separate that into 13 different cartridges. Which doesn't seem
At
feasible.
the very least, I'd say so.
Yeah. And even then, there's still, like, the FMV videos as well that's way too high quality.
Yeah, we'd have to head back in the water, because we're missing some treasure in there.
I see. Alright. So once we get that ability, then we could traverse back here.
Yeah, once we've unlocked another character, we can head back here. Because remember, that's the theme with this game. Every home world, there is another character we meet.
How common are multiplats in the PS1 and N64 era exactly? Like, oh, sorry, continue?
Well, I'm pretty sure the PlayStation has a great chunk of platformers.
Well, so does N64 as well, like with Banjo-Kazooie, Conquerors, Bad Fur Day.
I'd say it's pretty common.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not what I meant. I meant, like, games that are available on both PS1 and N64.
Ah, right. Those are extremely rare to come across. I've hardly heard of any stories like that.
Yeah, like, it's not...
Unless I'm missing any.
Yeah, it's not like the same as... It's not like nowadays where, like, every single game is possible to be ported. if you port anything from the N64 versus the PS1, it has to be caterly specific for those hardwares.
Yeah.
And there's two games that I have in mind that there are multi-platforms. One is Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, which was a bad game, to be honest, so I'm not sure if that's a good example.
I think I've heard of that.
Oh, the emergency escape.
Not sure if I'd say
Why
it's
didn't
worth
I think of it
recommending.
sooner? I shall activate it right away.
Her name is Sing Sing?
Yeah.
Huh.
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Tom.
Annie. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Maybe.
And if you head to the right, you will notice that one of the challenge portals is blocked off.
Yeah.
Oh, and also this guy. Hello.
Alright. Is it possible to chase him?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, cool. But yeah, another example I could think of is... Whoa, hello. Is,
Yeah, we forgot.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? I'm not sure exactly which one, though. But it's one of them. And it was very clear that the N64 port was very, low quality. Pee-wee?
That's a funny name. And it's got glasses too.
Yeah. That's cute. Yeah, there was a portal I just noticed, so we should probably go there.
Yeah, we could do that one now if we could.
Alright.
Because this one over here is blocked off.
Yeah. And, oh, there's also a jar here, too.
Yep.
Guessing it's gonna go all the way back to the beginning of the stage, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Spyro 2 did this as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pattern to these things.
Yep. But yeah, other than those two games, I can't think of another example.
Yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to check into at some point.
Mm-hmm. So, from the pattern of just those two games alone, it seems as though the PS1 seems to be the superior port in terms of, like, portability. Or, like, games to
right.
port over. Because...
At the very least, it's easier to make games on that system alone.
Yeah. Like, you
Because
have
I
to really
hear
work on
stories
the
about
N64.
how with the 64, there's a limit to how much the cartridge can hold.
Yeah. So it was definitely a good thing that the Nintendo GameCube went back to discs, right?
Yeah.
Despite the fact that they also come in,
Albeit
like,
a smaller one.
Yeah.
Albeit a small disc.
Oh, so that's how Crash and Spyro managed to get into the Nintendo system. They finally got discs.
Yep. Once they moved on over to the GameCube, every system was portable, can be ported over
Yeah.
to each other.
Mm-hmm. And of course, once we take into account the portability between Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube, it's definitely a lot more common as well.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out where the jar is.
The jar was right beside the one portal that's blocked off, right by the end.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Not this one, the other one that we couldn't enter. One where the new character sign is.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I see it now. And now it's next to the pandas.
Yep,
Okay.
those three.
Alright, that should be easy to discover. I think I'm taking the long route, actually.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, there they are. Oh, where's that now?
Right beside one of the huts, not,
Oh, there it
not
is.
too far off.
Literally behind us.
Uh-huh.
And another temple.
Uh-huh. Only a couple blocks away.
Yep, behind the rock stones.
Yep, behind the boulder.
And is this the last one? Looks like the last one.
Yeah, right where we began.
There we go. Although it's still weird that even though Crash Wrath of Cortex was on GameCube, the sequel afterwards didn't port it over for some reason.
Yeah, I'd imagine Twin Sandy must have been too powerful for the GameCube or something.
Possibly,
or
but
unless they had a port planned, but they just couldn't go through with it for whatever reason. That's so weird that it's so limited to just Xbox and PS2 alone.
Yeah. I also like to note that in technicality standpoint, the GameCube is also more powerful than the PlayStation 2. So, for whatever reason, it has to be due to the GameCube's technology. Maybe it's because of the combat discs.
Please help us, Spyro.
I'm pretty sure that'd be the case.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you about the story of how delayed Twin Sandies is when it comes to like the last time I bought it.
Alright.
It's kind of a sad story though, so I'm not sure if you want to hear it.
We'll probably wait on that.
Yeah, I'm only saying it because I feel like it needs to be mentioned, and it's such an unfortunate timing that it happened. So I bought Enter the Dragonfly and Twin Sandy at the same time, from two different people though. I managed to get Twin Sandy. I managed to get Enter the Dragonfly on time, but for some reason, Twin Sandy got delayed when it comes to like the shipping and all that, and I'm like. It's been 2 weeks since that happened, and I'm not exactly sure why that happens. I got an email yesterday saying that apparently the owner of that eBay channel from his brother died.
Oh!
Yeah.
Man, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, so thankfully his brother was willing to ship it to me, and I still paid for it anyways. But yeah, that was such an unfortunate timing what happened that time.
Yeah, that is truly tragic.
Please help us,
Prayers go
Spyro.
out to him.
My friends are trying to go home after a long
So yeah,
shift.
I said, like I said, I feel like I should mention that because it was such a sad thing that happened.
Can you save the panda
Yeah, it's
workers?
best that we learn about this now.
So yeah, because like it was supposed to arrive about 2 days ago. Sorry, not 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago. But I never got the package until like 2 days ago. Or sorry, I didn't get the message until 2 days ago. So.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Make sure to toast the
I see.
Rhinox, but not my
So
friends.
anyway, what we're doing here is we've got permanent super flame for this challenge alone, and what we want to do is torch the Rhinox as we come across them.
I see. I think like I accidentally torched one of their friends, so that's why I failed the
yeah,
mission.
you did.
Alright. It shouldn't be too tough. It seems like a pretty basic auto-scroller.
Yeah, the goal is to, of course, keep the panda safe from these guys. And we will have to make another way around, as there are more Rhinox to deal with. Yeah, once those pandas reach the top, we will have to make another lap, as they will have to go right across the huts.
Right, so far so good.
Now keep in mind, after you get that last Rhinox right here, the next few Rhinox will spawn from above, so just
Okay. Oh, whoa!
and
they
there's
just
two
popped
at a
out of
time.
existence right there.
Yeah. And there's two at a time. So you want to be swift with these
Alright.
sort of.
Okay. So the next two should. Yeah, it's kind of weird how like they popped out of existence. So I feel like there should have been like a
There should
smog
have been
animation or something to showcase that they're popping up instead of just popping into existence.
Yeah.
Was that like that in the PS1 as well, though?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so it could
So
be.
I'd have to
because-
say it's kind of excusable. Even then, there are small touches I feel they could have done.
Right.
Better signifies their arrival. Alright, so now that that's done, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
So I guess that's it for this world because the next area is inaccessible until we rescue another party member.
Yeah. Just like Sergeant Bird, the next character we meet will be in the next hub after this.
I see. Oh yeah, I also bought something else off eBay. Although I'm not sure if this is more of a funny story or a why the hell did you buy this, Aaron story.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay, so you know about the series What If and a company name and then had a Smash Bros, right?
Right.
So I
I've been
recently
catching
bought
up on
Cartoon
that.
Network Explosion.
Oh, I've heard stories about this.
I just want to see what it's like, gather some footage of there, and then see if I could maybe... Because I'm also planning on doing the same thing for PlayStation All-Stars as well.
Oh, right.
So I figured it'll be a good idea for me to cover both of them at the same time.
Anyway, yes.
So,
I know that game is a thing, and I have to question how or why that came to be.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's a bad idea in its own right, but when you see how it performs in gameplay, you just have to question what the mindset was.
Yeah.
I mean, just judging by the performance of the game alone.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard mixed stories about it, so I shouldn't be one to judge exactly. But it's one of those titles that's just so weird to even grasp the concept behind.
Yeah. Especially looking into like the gameplay style and the character rosters, the same thing that like PlayStation All-Stars had issues with. Except I think it's even worse in this one because it actually has glitches and all that.
Right.
Alright, so we're doing this again.
Yeah. Time attack, you want to do twice. Once to get all the obstacles out of the way, and again to meet up with Hunter somewhere hidden.
Okay.
And then, of course, we will have to race this series of enemies here.
I get the feeling this might be the faster route to deal with the... I hope.
Yeah, looks like.
Alright, perfect. And then cows are
Alright,
next.
so next are the cows.
I feel like it might be faster to just like dash instead of fly. But I'm not sure if that's actually...
In that case, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
I think we missed one, though.
Yeah, I think I missed one, but I'm not sure exactly where they're located. I'll deal with the planes now, and then I'll see if I can find the last minute cow. Found it.
We will look out for it. Oh, there it is. Right,
Yeah.
right beside that one island.
Oh, crap, I missed one of the...
Oh, no.
That's
Thankfully, they're not too far off from each other.
Yeah.
Will we have enough time to take out both planes?
No, we don't.
Nope.
It was behind me, not in front of me, that's why.
Huh.
But at least we got the pattern down, so that's good.
Yep, rings, tractors, cows, and biplanes.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap, water. Dang it.
Up.
I have to make sure to avoid water too.
Alright. Okay, now that we're here, there's another interesting case I've yet to discuss regarding Spyro 3. And that, of course, lies in the music itself. As this game was originally released, there are some tracks that would repeat for certain levels. Like Sunrise Spring would play over Evening Lake. In the case of these Speedway levels, you would hear pretty much the exact same theme that we'd pretty much be hearing in a later level. It's not this one. But Seashell Shore and Molten Crater would also play for later levels as well. So it's a case of they didn't exactly implement all the music on time or something. So the way they got around this is that at some point they released a collector's edition, which not only contained all the music, but also plays one cutscene that for some reason in the original game does not automatically trigger when you enter it for the first time. It's gonna be the second boss we encounter. So the collector's edition is the more refined version of Year of the Dragon. To word it simply.
See.
I don't know why I've yet to tell the story, but I feel at some point I had to. So now we know.
Insert the reading rainbow thing.
Yeah.
Is that show still going on?
I wouldn't know exactly. I don't think it is.
It might be like just reruns or something, but aside from that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be reruns because syndication.
Right. Here's Gavin. Should we go for Hunter again, or should we go for the race?
Right now, I think it's best we take care of Hunter.
All right.
He's in somewhere in one of the farms.
One of the farms.
It's the one you're heading towards right now.
All right.
The blue one.
Okay. Rooftops too? Oh, nope. Not rooftops.
Nope. There's a doorway. Yeah, enter.
All right.
Right here.
Spyro, you're not gonna believe this, but there are sheep saucers and space
Again?
cows all over this place.
Once again, we're dealing with space
I'm gonna
cows.
strap on my
Alright.
jetpack and look
Alright.
at the cows.
If I remember the controls for them, then I should be fine.
Yeah, this one is an auto scroller.
Okay, so it's not the same as
Nope, it's not like last time.
yeah. I can't control the camera from what I'm seeing, so
Nope.
yeah, it's definitely auto scroller.
So basically, what we want to do is, of course, shoot the targets on screen.
Yep. There we go. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, hello, you guys just spawned.
Yep, came right out of nowhere.
Oh, I think I have to, there we go, okay. Kind of like predict where they're gonna go instead of shoot at where they're at. Unless it's these guys where they're just standing around. I could kind of move up and down on the camera, but otherwise it's left and right is going to be impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally shot that one, that's fine.
Alright, that's cool.
That one's way too close too, so that was an easy shot. Whoa, did that ricochet onto the building and hit him?
I think so.
Wow, okay, that works too. It's a good thing there's no friendly fire in this one either.
Yeah.
Got him.
That should be the last of it.
Got the
Alright.
last
Yep.
one just before he abducted this egg.
Whoa, he's in a bubble.
Hello, Roberto.
Any particular reason why he was in a bubble?
No. I'm pretty sure that was just for show.
Alright, so fly through all the green rings, use the red dots to help navigate, and I'm pretty sure those stars are there for speed.